Sugary drinks, sodas, sweetened juices, energy drinks, and flavored beverages are one of the most underestimated dietary hazards for people with high blood pressure. At first glance, they may appear harmless, offering hydration or a quick energy boost, but the excessive sugar content in these beverages can quietly accelerate hypertension and create a cascade of metabolic and cardiovascular problems. For individuals already struggling with elevated blood pressure, regular consumption of sugary drinks is far from a simple indulgence. It is a potent and cumulative risk factor with long-term consequences. The primary danger lies in the impact of sugar on body weight and metabolic health. Sugary drinks are calorie-dense, but do little to satiate hunger, which encourages overconsumption of calories throughout the day. Chronic excess calorie intake leads to weight gain and obesity, both of which are strongly linked to elevated blood pressure. Fat accumulation, particularly around the abdomen, is associated with increased insulin resistance, heightened sympathetic nervous system activity, and chronic inflammation, all factors that directly contribute to higher blood pressure. In other words, each can of soda or bottle of sweetened juice is not just a source of empty calories, it is a silent accelerator of vascular stress. Beyond weight gain, high sugar intake has direct effects on the cardiovascular system. Fructose, a common component of added sugars in beverages, can increase sodium retention and activate the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system, a key regulator of blood pressure. This means that sugary drinks can elevate blood pressure both indirectly, through weight gain, and directly, by promoting fluid retention and vascular constriction. Habitual consumption sets up a vicious cycle. Higher blood pressure leads to vascular and kidney stress, which in turn worsens hypertension over time. The hidden danger of sugary drinks is compounded by their frequent consumption. Many people drink multiple sugary beverages daily: morning juice, afternoon soda, energy drinks during work, and sweetened coffee beverages, without fully recognizing the cumulative impact. Even moderate sugar intake from beverages can add up quickly, resulting in daily exposure that stresses the cardiovascular system, raises insulin levels, and promotes inflammation. Unlike solid foods, which may trigger satiety, liquid sugar is absorbed rapidly, causing sharp spikes in blood glucose and insulin that further exacerbate vascular stress and metabolic strain. Sugary drinks also interact dangerously with other dietary and lifestyle factors. People who regularly consume sweetened beverages often eat high-sodium processed foods, fried snacks, or refined carbohydrates alongside them, multiplying the risk for hypertension. Energy drinks are particularly harmful because they combine sugar with stimulants like caffeine, which can temporarily spike blood pressure and exacerbate the harmful effects of sugar on the cardiovascular system. Even people who appear physically healthy can suffer subtle but cumulative vascular damage over time if sugary drinks are consumed habitually. Another hidden risk lies in the displacement of protective foods. Frequent sugary drink consumption often reduces intake of water, unsweetened teas, and beverages that support hydration without added sugar. Moreover, people may be less inclined to eat fruits, vegetables, and other nutrient-rich foods that help regulate blood pressure. This nutritional imbalance exacerbates the effects of sugar, creating a scenario where the body is exposed to high-calorie, high-sugar beverages while missing out on potassium, magnesium, fiber, and antioxidants that help counteract hypertension. The long-term consequences of regular sugary drink consumption are alarming. Chronic high sugar intake contributes not only to obesity and elevated blood pressure, but also to insulin resistance, systemic inflammation, and increased arterial stiffness. Over years, this can lead to permanent changes in vascular structure, making hypertension more difficult to control and increasing the likelihood of serious complications such as heart attack, stroke, chronic kidney disease, and even heart failure. The most insidious aspect is that damage accumulates quietly. People often feel normal while their arteries stiffen, their blood pressure rises gradually, and their metabolic system deteriorates. In conclusion, sugary drinks are far more than a simple source of sweetness. They are a hidden, potent hazard for people with high blood pressure. Their high sugar content contributes to weight gain, insulin resistance, fluid retention, and vascular inflammation, creating both direct and indirect pathways that elevate blood pressure. Habitual consumption accelerates arterial stiffening, increases heart and kidney stress, and sets the stage for severe cardiovascular events. For individuals managing hypertension, sugary beverages are not just an occasional indulgence. They are a chronic, cumulative threat that requires strict limitation or elimination to protect long-term cardiovascular health.